Everyone, welcome back to Breslov Efrat here at Shir David. Baruch Hashem, another beautiful day here in Eretz Yisrael, in Efrat. And Rabbi Kramer, Baruch Hashem, came home yesterday, which was something I was really surprised, very pleasantly surprised. And he said that he wanted to give the Shir today, his Likutey Maran Shir today at the shul on Pachad Yitzchak in Beitar. And his wife said to him, no. If you want to give the class, you can do it at home. So Mitzvah Hashem, today there will be a class in Rabbi Kramer's house at Amagid Nemezrich, 29, apartment 8, on the ground floor. All right? Here we go. And again, we learn for the well-being of, and the rabbi still needs a refuah shalem, of course. We all need refuahs and Yeshuas. And we always learn for the well-being of the soldiers and the captives and the injured. Hashem should show them all a lot of mercy and bring them all home and heal them all. Okay, so we're going to continue in the Likutey Halachos. We're in Hilchos Kriyas HaTorah. We're in Halacha Vav, and we're up to the letter Yud Dalet 14. Right? So we learned this amazing concept, really, about das. What is das? Right? What is das? And das is the third section in the mind, and that's perhaps the most we learned is the most important one. Why? Why is the das the most important one? Because there's Chachma, Bina, and das. Chachma and Bina can sometimes get themselves in trouble, right? They can get themselves in trouble trying to figure things out. But Das says, hey, I remember that calculation last time, and it didn't work out too good. So why are we doing that again, right? Trial and error, right? Trial and error, right? It didn't work. So why are you doing that again? And we said Das is great, and that's why you have to watch the Das the most, because the das can really help you to go the right way to accomplish the greatest things. Ad kedei kach, so much so that the das can take the person all the way to Keter. Right? Keter is higher than Chachma. Right? Keter is higher. The das can get you past, can transcend through Chachma, through Bina and Chachma to get all the way to Keter. So now today we're going to go learn Yud Dalet. And here we go. Yud Dalet. The kvar mevaya sheikar kriyas haTorah b'tzibur b'nigun u'v'tamim hu la'oirer lahamshich b'chinas nesinas haTorah. Okay, so now we're trying to. We always want to get the Torah anew, right? We always want to get the Torah anew. We want to always feel that excitement of when we learn Torah, right? It should never be that I see this again. No, every time you learn something, you find something new in Torah, and you see something more interesting in Torah, and then it's so beautiful. And the whole idea is to always awaken the chiddush, to remember there's something always new. And that's when like you got the Torah today. Ki tzarich b'shas kriyas haTorah la'amid be'emav yira ki'ilu hayoim nitne b'sinai u'kenaskir. Well, like we spoke about before, that when it comes to kriyas haTorah, you're supposed to stand, and you're supposed to stand there with that same excitement, with that same feeling of wow, what am I going to hear today? What am I going to hear today? I want to hear something. I want to hear something new today. Okay, and then that can be something special. V'yikar davar kidei shenisayra b'chol yoyim b'chol eis sheyiu divrei Torah chadoshim etzleinu. Right, Torah should always be new to us. B'chol yoyim ki'ilu hayoyim nitnu, as if today the Torah was given to me. As if today the Torah was given to me. It's unbelievable. I was learning a medrash yesterday on the parsha of the week, and I came up with something. I was blown away by this. Okay, you know that Yosef in the parsha, he marries a lady named Osnas, right? Right, lady named Osnas. She's the daughter of Zulacha, which was the wife of Potiphar, right? Well,
supposedly.
She was the wife. She was his wife. She was his wife. What do you mean?
No, but she was supposedly the daughter.
No, Osnas was the daughter. No. Well, let's find out. Who does anyone know where this Osnas came from?
Came from Yaakov.
Came from Leah, from Dinah.
Yeah.
She was actually Dinah's daughter.
Yeah.
The Medrash says that.
Over, right?
What?
A bird brought her over to Egypt.
No. When she was born, her father was Shem. Exactly. That was when she was violated by Shem. Right? Wow. So then there was a child born. And that child was this girl named Osnas. And why did they call her? How did she get the name of Osnas? And how did she get to Mitzrayim? And how did she get into Potiphar's house? You ever think of that? This is wonderful, right? What's going on over here? And then how did Yosef know who she was? And then how did
did she have a locket or something?
She had a Yaakov Avinu gave her a chain. Gave her a chain that it said on it Ivri. Ivri. This is mama something, I'm telling you, this is amazing beyond belief, right? You want to see something new in the Torah. And what happened was the family didn't want this girl. The family, she came from so Yaakov Avinu said, no, I'll take her. Yaakov Avinu said, I'll take this girl. Right? This girl that came from Shechem, right? I'll take her. He took her to the road. He took her to a road, and he sat her by a bush, and he said, "Listen, somehow it'll all. You just stay here. Hashem's going to help you. Remember that you're an Ivri. Remember, that's why I gave you this chain. Remember, you come from our home, right? So listen to this. Yosef, right? Yosef now is in the house of Potiphar, right? And she has her eyes on him. Right? She's trying for a very long time. She's trying for a very long time to seduce him. Right? Very, very long time. And then there was one day. The Medrash says that it was it was a holiday in Egypt. What was the holiday? When the Nile would overflow, it was a Yom Simcha for them. They would be a great, right? They believed in the Nile, right? So they would go pray. They would go to their temple and they would go pray. And then, okay, interesting. We have a problem with rain here now, but whatever. She said that day, this will be a great day. This would be a great day for me to get Yosef because there's no one here. She told her husband she's not feeling too well. So she wanted to stay home. She gets herself dressed up, very, very nice. Okay.
Nice.
Nice. And Yosef's not paying any attention to her. He's not paying any attention to her at all. And she's getting upset. So she gets in his way. So he has no choice. And she tells her, I'm going to kill you. So he didn't pay any attention to her. But sooner or later, he was getting his what do you call it? His
arousal.
He was getting. And then what happened was he saw the image. He saw his image in something. He saw his image, and he had looked exactly like Yaakov Avinu. He remembered Yaakov Avinu. That's what Rashi says. He saw the Ma'is Dukma Shalaviv, right? But really, he saw himself, which was the same as his father, because he looked just like Yaakov. The same way Yitzchak looked exactly like Avraham Avinu, right? And he was able to run away. She was very, very upset. The wife was very, very, very upset that he did this to her, and she felt very hurt. Like, well, what's going on here? And why did she do this? Because she went to her astrologers, and they said, from this family, there's going to be great children coming out of this family. So she thought she was doing the right thing, right? Osnas came, he came home. Potiphar came home, and the ladies all decided, her friends all decided that they would say that he was hitting on them. Okay, and they went to court, and then the court said that he has to be put to death. Meanwhile, in the house of Potiphar, there was this girl, Osnas. She told Potiphar, well, excuse me, I was in the house, I saw, that's not true, that's not what happened. Your wife was the one that was hitting on him. He did nothing. He investigated, he saw it was true.
The question is what she was doing there.
Huh?
What those
So what happened was, what was it? Excellent. Potiphar was on the road. He was traveling back. He was the butcher. He was the butcher for Paro. So it's at the Bacham, right? So he was traveling. He found this girl on the road. He found her, and she was. He took her home. And he kept her. He's part of her family. Now listen to this. This is fascinating. Did you ever think, Yosef? You can't just marry any girl you want, right? A Jew, you have to marry someone from the Jewish family, right? So Yosef now goes back is in Mitzrayim, and then he goes to jail, and then he gets out of jail, and the whole thing. We know the story, right? So what happens? What happens? All the girls want Yosef. They all want to marry him. And they're throwing jewelry at him. They're throwing things at him to get his attention. So meanwhile, this girl Osnas, she said everyone else is doing this too. She didn't have anything really. She only had this one chain that said Ivri on it. She took the chain. She threw the chain at Yosef. He looked at that. It hit him. It hit him in his chest. She took the chain. He said, Ivri, who's this girl? She's from our family. I can marry her. And that's how he winds up marrying Osnas. He winds up marrying us. It's fascinating. I'm telling you that the Torah, when you learn the Torah, you look in the Medrash, wow, everything opens up. It all opens up. You can see, it's amazing. There's something new in Torah every day. Right? Something new in Torah every day. Rashi al pasuk b'yom hazeh bo'u midbar Sinai shenemar hazeh sheyu divrei Torah chadashim alecha ki'ilu hayom nitnu. Right? That's how Torah. When you're learning Torah, you have to always learn Torah in that way, as it's something brand new. That's Rashi is saying, right? Something brand new, something new that I want to find something new in here. Yeah, you may have read the words. You may have read the words many times. But now, how about you look at the words and try to find a chidush? Try to find something new in the words. There's something new in there. Discover it. Find it. Specifically today, right? We learned this concept. It's not a new concept. Right? We learned this many, many, many times in many ways. Every day we're new. Of course, if we're new, the Torah is new again today. There's always something new to discover in the Torah. We know that the Torah, the Torah is the name of Hashem. Right? All of the words of the Torah make up the different names of Hashem. Shema Yisbarach bebechinas b'chol yom muktar umugash lishmi. Right, every single day, what are we supposed to do? We're supposed to raise up and be and give and recognize from everything in this world. It's really all from Hashem. Find Hashem. Yeah.
What does that mean? It's the name of God.
All the words in the Torah, all the names of God.
I don't know.
Every word in the Torah is they're different names of God.
Everything. All
names of Hashem. The whole Torah. The Zohar says that.
No.
Yeah. Ki ikke klal levriyot. Yeah. Ki klal. Okay. Here. Okay. Lishmi. Ukmay shekosav leman saper shemi b'chol aretz. Tell over my name. Tell over my name in the whole land. That was in Mitzrayim, right? Hashem told Moshe Rabbeinu to tell us, "Leman saper shmi b'chol aretz." V'chein psukim harbe, many psukim amu v'harbe mizeh. B'divrei Rabbeinu Zal, Mitzvil zeh nitna Torah shehi shemoy dekutcha brichu, and therefore the Torah was given, which is the name shemoy dekutcha brichu, right? It's the name of HaKadosh Baruch Hu, right? Kidei shal yedei ha-Torah of ha-mitzvahs nisker lahakir shemoy yizbarach ulahagdil lakadesh shemoy berabim. Like we say in the davening, right? We say that in the morning, right? Right, Lekadesh Shemay Barabim. Right, we say that when we say the Shema. Right, in the section of the Karbanos, Kamesha Kosav, Lasei says, "Kol divrei haTorah zeis liyiras Hashem v'nichbad v'noira hazeh." Right, all about giving covet, giving great, recognizing Hashem, giving Hashem honor and glory in the world. V'al kein betchila shlichus Moshe lahitzi es Yisrael miMitzrayim. Right now we're getting ready to go down to Mitzrayim. Right, Moshe was sent to take us out of Mitzrayim. Kidei sheyakablu es haTorah, in order for us to accept the Torah. Sha'al Moshe take amru li ma shemai ma amar aleim. Moshe Rabbeinu said, "Okay, so tell me your name. Tell me your name." They're going to ask me. God sent me. What's your name? What's your name? What name should I use? V'idea Hashem Yisbarach sheshemaisav hakadoshim k'meisha kosav zeh shemi li'olam, right? And we know that Hashem told Moshe Rabbeinu Ekya Asher Ekya, right? Remember, that's what he said, right? But zeh shemi li'olam, that's HaKadosh Baruch Hu's name for eternity, because everything is always being renewed in the world. Ekya, everything is always redone in the world, and we can always be new, and everything can always change. It's an amazing thing. So when you're hearing the Torah, recognize it's something new. You got it? Right? Anyone want to say anything? Anyone want to add anything to this?
It's obvious.
It's obvious, yeah. I don't know if it's so obvious. Most people, if you ask, they'll tell you, I don't know. I was reading this Torah, the same Torah. It's the same thing. I get this. I have my art scroll chumash. I read it all the time, and that's what it is. It's the same thing. Every year you do the same thing. Right? Some guys have the Sansino chumash. Some have the other ones, right? And that's the same thing.
Steinholtz chumash just came out too.
Oh, you see that? Okay, new.
I mean, we're learning Torah, and every word in the Torah. And I mean, I personally know that there's something new, and there's so much that I don't know. And
but there's something you don't know is something. No, that's something different. No, this is things that you do know when you read them, and you do know them. Find something new in what you already know.
Yeah.
We're not talking about here that you see something that you never learned before, and that's new. Of course, that's new. But the chiddush here is things that you already read, things that you already saw, and you do have some idea of them. Find something new in that, right? You understand that? That's the chiddush here. Does everyone get that? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Find something new in what you already know. Okay, everyone.
I try to think of something new in tefillah, like some new aspect in tefillah. I have my favorite lines that I'll normally, go to or focus on, but then I'll be like, oh, just try to think of something new.
Let's see something new. There's something new here.
Yeah, it's something, right?
Right, and it feels great when you do that, right?
Yeah, it feels better than I was feeling before. Yeah. So.
When you try to find, but you can do that. But you can try to do that with chumash. With anything, if you're learning Mishnah, is something new. That's easy, right? You can always learn something new on that. But even if you're reading just a plain pasuk in Chumash, you're reading a pasuk in Chumash. Remember, this is the name of Hashem, so it's unlimited. There's unlimited things you can learn from anything in Torah. Unlimited. It's unlimited. It's fascinating.
I don't know if this is an example of that. However, I have come to see the Siddur is everything in there is connected to something. The
Well,
Torah,
of course.
the
The Anshe Knesset Gedolah designed the tefillah for us, and they connected it to everything of Torah. Sure.
So if there's something I'm reading in my prayer book that I don't know what the connection is yet, and there's a lot of them, then I will try to find the connection to it.
Okay, wonderful. Okay, that's good. But that's something different. Here we're saying things that
Isn't that new?
No, yeah, okay, that's new. But even in the Torah itself, to know I received the Torah today. I received this Torah today, and there's something new in this Torah. You know, when you get a package, it's exciting, right? Oh, what's in the package? What's in this package, right? It's exciting. Once you open the package, okay, I need another package. I need something else, right?
More exciting.
What?
I need more exciting.
More exciting, right? So that's the thing. In the same Torah, it's always something new. It's a new package waiting for you in there. Discover the package. Maybe I'm trying to give you some way to understand this.
You mean
I don't. What?
like what you talked about today? Was that an example?
Yeah. I gave you something that I found.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wanted to find out who is this. Who is? I was going through the. I wanted to find out who is this lady Osnas. Where did she come from? Right. So I looked in the Medrash Rabbah. Yeah, there's treasures in there. I'm telling you, wow, are there treasures in
I
there.
like the name Lois.
Ma'am Lois is also great. It's great. Yeah.
Yeah,
Tell those stories there.
Ma'am Lois takes it mostly from Medrash. It's not his. It's all from Medrash.
Yeah.
The Ma'am Lois is amazing.
Excuse me.
Yeah, they're both set.
Yeah. So that's it. Okay. Yeah. So you could learn that. That's wonderful. Right. Find something new in the parsha in the Torah. Right. All right. Let's see. Okay. So then we go to now the Tes Vav. Okay. V'zer the Teres Ani Aveseinim Mitzrayim V'Sakasam Shemata Al Yamsu. Okay. So now we say this in the morning, right? But Torah is only Avaseichem in Mitzrayim. We saw the impoverishment that we were in Mitzrayim. We had Sakasam and our cries, right? We cried out to Hashem. Shemata Yamsav. Hashem heard us crying to Him. Hey, what's going to be now? The Mitzrayim are chasing after us. The raging waters are in front of us, and we cried out to Him. And he gave the great signs and wonders, right? Wonders. He did great miracles with Paray. Okay. Ki adata ki ezidu aleim vatas l'chashem shem kayoy mazeh. Here we go. Shem kayoy mazeh. Here we go. Kayoy mazeh. Shashem yizbarach keviyachol asa la'atzmai shem ayidei ha'oiseis v'amoisim v'anoirim shasa b'yetzias mitzrayim v'matan Torah. Hashem made another name for Himself. Right? Something new came out. So you recognize Hashem through those things. That's the name of Hashem. Recognizing Hashem. Right? Hashem took us out of Mitzrayim. Hashem split the sea for us. Hashem gave us the Torah back then. When we read the Torah today, it's like we're getting another Kabbalah of Torah again today. Till today. Till this very day we are today. Till this day that we are right now. Specifically, kayoim hazeh, like this day. Like this day, it's this day today, right now. Kayoim hazeh. Ki tzarech kol adam lahamshich hagedulas shema yizbarach b'chol yoim v'yoim michadash. We have to always try to find Hashem anew every single day. Find Hashem anew. Find Hashem something new in your life. And it's not hard to do that. It's not hard to do that. There's so many wonderful things happen in our lives every single day. If we just look at them, if we just look at the greatness of HaKadosh Baruch Hu each day in our life. I mean, the same way I went to see Rabbi Kramer the other day. He was in the hospital, and the nurse was yelling at him about, the sugar and about this and that and the other thing. Right? Normal stuff, right? And then I find that he went home yesterday. He's home.
Giving shir today.
Giving shir in his house. Try to go, Yossi.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Hamagid Mimedrash 29.
I know.
What?
I just wanted to put the air on.
The what?
And I want to put the air on, you remember? Anyway.
No, not in the shul. It's not in the shul. It's in his house.
I
Yeah.
know. You went once.
Oh, we went. We went on Tisha B'Av.
Tisha B'Av. Yeah, really. Yeah, Mom.
His wife walked in. It turned on. No, it's a different place. That was he was ready. He has his own place now. That was on Kedushas Levi. Now he's on a Magid Memezrit. He moved.
Oh, it's amazing though. You're right. Anyway,
New greatness of Hashem. There's no other way to explain that. There's no other way to explain it. Tzvi even told me, I was leaving yesterday, make sure to tell the guys there's no shir. He told me to tell the guys, that's what I did yesterday. He told me to say to the guys, my father's not going to be able to make it. and that's what I did. Greatness, look at this, Hashem. He made a name for Hashem, new again today. Wow. Shazei Iker Kabbalah Sataris Etrichim Lekabel as Alatzmai B'chol Yom Mechodesh. Always try to find Hashem new every single day. We could do it. You just have to try to find something great. Sometimes you get a phone call that you didn't imagine, yet you didn't expect. Right? That someone sends you, you're getting a new, you won something, or you got a deal that you didn't expect you were going to get, or something. That's all Hashem saying hello to you each day. Find Hashem in each single day. And then Chas v'Shalom, something doesn't go. You're not happy with what is. So of course, find Hashem, talk to Hashem about the thing. You can always find HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Vatas lecha Shem kayom hazeh daike she'asiyas shemayis baruch tzarich liyos b'chol yom mechadash shezeh bechinas kayom hazeh shenemar al kol yom v'yom shel kol adam she'omed boi b'chol dar v'dar. It's on every day, on every person, and every generation can do this. That means me and you too, and everyone else. We all can do this if we just train ourselves to find Hashem in our day. He's there. Again, based on lesson 8, right? This is based on lesson 8 in Tinyana, right? Tiku Teichacha. That's what this whole lesson's about. So we learned about talking about a tefillah bedin, right? A tefillah bedin. Like we use the example of Moshe Rabbeinu, right? You have to, by the sin of the golden calf, HaKadosh Baruch Hu wanted to wipe out the Jewish people. Moshe Rabbeinu davened to Hashem a tefillah bedin. Right? He davened a tefillah bedin. Right? Shayadei zeh naseh kol hatikunim hanemorim sham. You can make all these different tikunim. All these different repairs can be made there. Ad shezoichen lemechinas ruach nevuah. Shu Matan Torah. So you can get a Ruach Nevuah, which is the same idea of Matan Torah. Matan Torah was a Nevuah, right? The whole idea of Matan Torah was a prophecy, right? It was a prophecy. Everyone was a prophet. Everyone saw. Everyone understood. Saw something. So too, when you learn Torah, you tap into Hashem's name. You're tapping into the Nevuah. You can have some kind of level of Nevuah. Okay? Nice. Right? Shayadei Zeh. And then you can understand, and you'll reveal again anew this idea of Chiddush Ha'olam, right? Two aspects of Chiddush Ha'olam. One, that Hashem made the world from nothing, right? He made the world Yesh Me'ayin HaMuchlat, right? He made the world something from absolutely nothing. That was the original Chiddush Ha'olam. And then HaKadosh Baruch Hu is constantly renewing the world. Every day is anew. And then you get to the Chiddush Olam of Li'asid Lavai. When Mashiach is going to come, the world obviously will be a lot different than it is today, and we're hoping for that any moment, so we can tap into that. And then you can come to the Nigun. What is the Nigun? We said, right? The Nigun is the Shir Poshet Kafel Meshulish Maruba, right? From Hashem's name, remember that, right? Remember the Nigun. From the harp of the 72 strands. And then you'll be able to rebuke people the same way, on that same aspect, the way Moshe Rabbeinu did it. Moshe Rabbeinu knew how to give rebuke in a way that was beneficial. Right, we said Nerdi Nasan Reach. Remember we learned that idea? Nerdi Nasan Reach. Right? What was Nerdi Nasan Reach? That HaKadosh Baruch Hu, that the Tzaddik takes a beautiful scent and he puts it over the sin, right? He puts it over the sin, so that way the person can wind up doing tshuva, right? And then he can transform the iniquities into merits. Remember we learned that, right? Got that? Remember? Right? You could then transform the sins into merits. Isn't that a nice thing to do?
Is this a metaphor? Is this a
No.
actuality? I mean,
Actuality.
You can take a smell.
You take
the
something.
fragrance.
No. So I'll explain to you. No. The fragrance is what the tzaddik puts over the sin. Sin has a terrible stench. Right? It has a terrible stench. So the tzaddik puts over the stench this nerdi naf that has a nice, pleasant odor. So it, so to say, masks the odor of the stench. Right? We spoke about that, right? They do that over garbage dumps. They put Staten Island, remember that? Yeah.
Yes. Deodorant.
Yeah. But this is so now. So why does he do that? He doesn't want to get rid of the avera.
You want to.
I want to, so to say, put it on the side. Why? Because that's where the person can come to do tshuva. May I have it? The tzaddik teaches it through the rebuke that tzaddik gives, and he does it in a way that the person accepts it. Right? The person can accept it, can bring the person to do tshuva. Finally, then doing tshuva me'ahava. He does tshuva me'ahava. He takes the iniquity, turns it into a merit. Right? So therefore, he doesn't want to get rid of it. Because it's still, it's something, there's power, there's energy. You want to take the negative energy and turn it into positive energy. Okay? As we just explained. You have to daven to Hashem to find the person, find the teachings, find the tzaddikim that can teach you, you can get the proper rebuke, so that way you can come back to Hashem properly. Okay? And as much as you can accept from the teachings, from the tzaddikim, as much as you can take in, and you can process. Right? Is as much Kamai Kain, Mamshech Alatzmei Kedushas Emunas Chidush Olam. You'll have this idea of Chidush Olam. Why is it so important? Because the tzaddik will teach you that what was, now you're new, to now go do the right thing. Right? Now go do the right thing. Right? The Yetzer Hara is telling you the same guy. You look what you did yesterday, look what you did the day before, right? You're the same guy. No, the tzaddik will teach you that yes, what you did yesterday, we'll put something over it. We'll straighten it out. Sooner or later, we'll get it straightened out. But now right now you have to. The main thing is to move forward. The main
What
thing.
about all the good things I did?
Well, that's
I
no
don't
problem.
want those to be covered up, so fast.
He's not covering that up. He's only covering up over the sin, not the good things.
It's not like, hey.
No, Yossi, good things don't have a bad odor. When you do a mitzvah, there's no. That's nice. That smells good. The avera doesn't smell good, so he puts only over the sin, not over the mitzvah. Why do you have to cover the mitzvah? Right? That's a good point. But the good points, and that's why every morning you have to be mechapes the good points and the kudas tovos. Right? We learned that many times. Right? Every morning you get up in the morning, you have to be mechapes and the kudas tovos, something good, latch on to something good. Latch onto something good, but just don't pay attention to the other stuff right now. Find something good. Latch onto something good. Torah Reish Pei Beis, right? Azamra. Okay. Shal Yedei Zeh Zoiche Shetia Torah VaAvoda Etzlei B'Chol Yoyim Chodesh, and then you'll be able to see new. You'll have an excitement when you learn. You'll have an excitement. There'll be something exciting. It'll be something, wow, this is, I can't wait to learn. It's exciting. Right? You'll come to an excitement when you're learning. It's amazing. He spoke about many different places. Okay, Ve'azakasim shemata yamsuf atitin oisis amoisim beparei ki kol kriyas yamsuf ve'oisis v'amoisim nosam beparei hakol hoya yedei hamate ois. Through that powerful staff, Moshe Rabbeinu's powerful staff, Mata Oz, right? I guess that's how you translate it, right? How else would you translate it, right? Mata Oz. Yossi, you like that translation?
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, okay. Shu bechinas tefillah, bechinas din. That's the idea of the tefillah bedin, tefillah with power. K'may abal koyach. K'may shekosav al apasik vayipalel shehu roshei tevas v'hashlich lifnei para yehi lisnin. Right, when the word vayipalel, right, like praying, right, yipalel, it's from tefillah, right, yipalel, right. So this word, if the acronym from the word is v'hashlech lifnei paroi yelis lesanin. You'll throw your stick in front of paroi, it'll turn into a snake, a serpent. I think a snin is a serpent, right? Is that how you translate it? It's a serpent. What?
It says serpent.
Serpent. There we go. Okay, there we go. V'ayedei zeh zochu lekabbalas haTorah. Through that you get the kabbalas hayedei kol hatikunim, through the tikunim. Shayidei zeh zoichen lebechinas chidush olam. Shayidei zeh zoichen sheyu divrei Torah etzloi b'chol yoyim chadashim. And then every day you'll be able to come to see. So the person is saying, I don't know, I don't really, I come to learn, but I don't really see anything great in this. I don't really, it's not doing anything for me. It's not doing it for me, right? So maybe the problem is you're not connecting. You're not connecting to the teachings of the tzaddikim. You're not connecting to the idea of Chiddush Olam. You're not connecting to the idea of Kabbalas HaTorah when you're hearing the Torah, right? And you're not trying to find something, a Chiddush in the Torah, right? If you're just looking at the same thing, it's the same material, it's not going to get anywhere. You're right. But if you work on it, you can connect to the teachings of the tzaddikim. And you can then come to understand there's such a thing as Chiddush Olam. And you can come to understand that there's something new in this Torah. And these are all the names of Hashem. And every day I have to find Hashem in my life. Right? If you get into that program, right? If you're in that program, so then you can learn in a different way. Your learning is a different way. Everything is different. You see everything. You look at everything in life. It turns different. You see newness in everything. Right? Make for Hashem this day, every day, find Hashem in everything. Every day, raise up Hashem, find Hashem, show greatness to Hashem every day anew. Every day that the person gets up in the morning, find Hashem by kol yemei chayav, all the days of your life. Find HaKadosh Baruch Hu in your day. Find Hashem in something special. And believe me, there's something special every day. Find it. Find it. There's something new every day. It's never the same day. Every day there's something different. Find something new. Make the day exciting. Make your time exciting. Make Hashem exciting in your life. Find Hashem in your life. You could do all the miracles and all the different signs, and therefore they're all connected. Okay, so this is, I think, a very important lesson. Why? Because again, to always find Hashem anew in your day, right? And we said yesterday, we learned that just to connect it, right? All you do this is through the das. Right? Through the das. You need the das, right? You need the das. The das can help you when Chochmah is telling you, I don't know, and Bina is saying, well, we don't know. But das can tell you, hey, wait a second. When you learned that thing the other day, wow, that was great. Why don't we go there? Why are you going down this path again? Find Hashem new. Das will tell Chochmah and Bina, and they'll set them straight. It's amazing, right? You got this guy Chachma and you got this guy Bina, right? Chachma and Bina are they don't always get their program correctly. They don't always do a good calculation. They're not always going down the right path. But Das can tell them, hey, this we tried this already. I remember we tried this, it didn't work. Let's try something new. Try something different. You understand? And how do you do that? Find the Tzaddik, find the teachings of the Tzaddikim to teach you of Chiddush Olam. That the world is new, right? How do you do that? Through Torah. When you see the Torah, and you see the Torah, you know that the Torah is new each day. Find Hashem's name. Find Hashem new in your day today. Okay? So that's our lesson for today.
One thing that was interesting to me in the Siddur, it's like, this is going to sound really silly because it's an obvious thing. It said when Hashem took us out of Egypt, not only physically, but spiritually.
Yeah.
But like, I never really, it's like coming into like the whole spiritual world there's a whole lot of new there.
Well, of course, we were stuck in Avodah Zarah. We were stuck. Hashem took us out of that. No, and then by Kriyas Yamsuf, if you look at Rashi will tell you that it said that the Mitzrayim was stacked up Mesal Svasayam, right? All the captors of all the Jewish people that were there, all saw. They saw the one that was their captor, that they were worried about, that they were worried was going to come at them. They saw him laying there dead. So they were freed. Hashem freed them mentally, spiritually, not just physically, right? Because again, I remember there was many people that that survived the Holocaust, and they would always wake up. They would always wake up with the nightmares. I spoke to a lot of them, right? They would always have a dream that the Nazi Yamach Shemam was coming still after them, right? They weren't freed from that. They weren't freed. We were freed when we went out of Mitzrayim. Hashem showed us that the Rishayim were Meis al Svasayam. They were sitting on the beach. They were all stacked up. We saw them all. Unbelievable.
It took them going through the desert 40 years to finally get rid of the slavery.
Well, okay. All right, let's learn now. Okay, we got to learn. We got to learn the Hilchas. We're learning Halacha in Kitzur Shulchan Aruch. We're in Kitzur Shulchan Aruch Siman Aleph Yud. We're in tefillin. Today we're up to 16. Okay. So yesterday we learned the Chiddush, right? If you have to take off your tefillin to go to the bathroom or anything else, right? Then you had Hesed Chadas, right? So therefore you have to make the bracha again. Not like a talis, right? A talis, if you take off the talis, you can put on the talis as long as it didn't go over 30 minutes, right? If it didn't go over 30 minutes, you took off your talis, you don't have to make the bracha again on the talis. Because chances are you could have taken the talis where you had to go, right? But you didn't. You didn't take it. You could do it. But the tefillin you can't take into the restroom, right? You cannot take it in. So therefore, since you went into the restroom, you certainly had a hesed chadas and a tefillin. Therefore, you have to make the bracha again. Remember we learned that yesterday, right? But if you had to go to the bathroom during birchas kriya shema, right? During that time, where you're not allowed to make a blessing because you're not allowed to add any words. So then put the tefillin on, finish Shmona Esrei, and then you'll move the tefillin around so you can make the lahaniach tefillin, and you move the head tefillin so you can make al mitzvahs tefillin again. Okay? After Shmona Esrei, right? You just have to move it. You have to mashmash. You move the tefillin around. Okay, that's what we learned yesterday. Now today we learned kol zman tefillin olav. So now while you're wearing your tefillin, right? What do you have to do, right? While you're wearing your tefillin, lo yasich date mehem klal. Don't forget that you're wearing tefillin at all. Don't forget that you're wearing them. You have to keep your mind on the fact that you're wearing tefillin. Is that amazing, right? What?
I don't know. How do you do that while you're learning?
No, we're going to say that in a minute. Wait. Hold on. Chutz mibishas tefillah Shmona Esrei. When you're saying the Shmona Esrei prayer, so then you don't have to think about your tefillin because now you're thinking about the tefillah, right? And you can't think about two things at once. Remember we said that, right? See that? Halachos shows you that, right? Now you're saying Shmona Esrei, you're paying attention to the words, you're davening, right? You're paying attention. So now you don't have to think about your tefillin. You're wearing them.
You look at the Zimra also?
No. Shmona Esrei v'Talmud Torah, or you're learning Torah. Let's say people have their Rabbeinu Tam tefillin or Rashi tefillin, and they want to learn in them. So if you're learning Torah and you're wearing your tefillin, you don't have to think about the tefillin because you're learning Torah. The whole idea of tefillin is to get you to learn Torah, right? To keep you connected, okay? Also, le'echol bahem sudas keva. So if you're wearing your tefillin, you can't wash and make a whole meal, right? While you're wearing your tefillin. You can have a snack. Right, arai, it would be a snack, right? Something like you can have a snack if you want to have some, whatever. You want to eat a cookie, you want to eat some chips, or whatever you want to eat. Something, not a meal. You want to drink a coffee, right? Whatever you want to do, something that's not a meal. Bahem lishon. Okay, now what about now? Echel bahem lishon. What about sleeping? Not allowed to sleep in them. Afilu shenas arai, even to take a nap. Right, even to nod your head, you can't fall asleep while you're wearing your tefillin. Also, Bahem, it's also to do that, right? Okay, so got it. So if you're wearing your tefillin and you want to eat, you want to eat something, just a snack or something, something. You're allowed to do that. You're allowed to have a snack.
Some nuts.
What? You can have some nuts or cookies or whatever you want to, right? Whatever. That's not a problem. But don't wash to have a suda while you're wearing your tefillin. Right? Okay, got it? Okay, that's the halacha today. And you should supposed to pay attention, always recognize that you're wearing the tefillin, right? Always remember that, except for when it comes to Shmon Esrei or learning of Torah. Okay?
One of the things that I've done, if I'm feeling not connected to my tefillin, I'll make sure that my arm is holding my tefillin next to my heart.
That's good, yeah.
And I'll put my hand on the head tefillin.
Yeah, that's fine. That's good. Yeah. These are all good things to do. That's why during the davening, when you say Posech Zedecha, you move your hand. You're supposed to constantly touch the tefillin to remember that you're wearing the tefillin. That's why they instituted. We'll get to that. Why we instituted. Why we touch the tefillin in a certain way. So everyone have a wonderful day. Today class is by Rabbi Kramer's house. Again, Hamagid Mezrich, 29. Ground floor, apartment 8.
Did you put that in the thing?